Listen, I got no idea what I'm doing right now. Never done anything like this. I realize I should probably have this be in one spot. We're going with the next best thing. Old computer tower. So I guess I just wanted to try this out. See what it was like. Because I've never done anything like this. And I don't know, I just want to see if I could just talk about stuff. I've always been enamored with technology and computers, and I guess there's just some stuff I learned that in school that I thought was interesting. Basically, I was just thinking today in the shower, as one does, just where computers came from. So I did as minimal amount of research as I possibly could. That's just how I roll. I remember hearing about punch cards, where computers originally had these little cards, and they had a bunch of holes in them, and you would essentially stick that into a machine. It would look where all the holes were, and that would be how your data is read. Analog, super crazy. I think the first one was made in the 1700s for a loom. Some guy wanted to make loom patterns easier, because he's like, man, I really hate doing my loom patterns, so let's put it on this card and have this machine do it instead. Worked out pretty good. Eventually, I think that turned it, I think more people bought into that, and by the 1900s started using it in actual computing. It was an early form of data storage. Super glad we don't have that anymore. Imagine you're trying to log on to Mindplex, be like, hey, got my you got your Mindplex card, you gotta stick it in your computer. Eventually that turned into what's called magnetic core memory, which is an early version of RAM. Everyone's a gamer, everyone knows what RAM is. It was essentially tiny little metal rings that people would, they hired weavers to physically weave copper through them in certain directions to store bits of information for things like flying Apollo missions. You're trying to use Chrome and you need more tabs. You're like, hey grandma, get in here. I need more RAM. Can you weave me another stick? Vacuum tubes. If you've ever seen those Edison clocks, it's like a tube light bulb. It looks really cool, and it has the numbers in it. It basically looked like that, and it was called that because it's a vacuum with a filament in it. It's basically a light bulb, and it would allow electrons to flow from one end to the other. It'd be thousands of these bulbs. I think there's some computer, I don't remember what it was called. It's just thousands of bulbs lined up because they haven't invented transistors. Basically having a bunch of light bulbs in a row that would make your computer work. Imagine you're watching a stream and some guy has a big light show going on behind him. Not a bad idea, honestly. Maybe that would be something to look into. Anyway, that's just some thoughts I had. I wanted to try something like this, try something new. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Subscribe.